I'm Mrs. Good, one of the 7th grade teachers here. Welcome to Surline Middle School.
Hello, future Surline Middle School Falcons. This is Mrs. Tuttle, and I'll be your principal next year. Looking forward to a great school year, and see you in the fall.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Miller. I work here in the office. I can't wait to see you guys. I think you're going to have a great time here at Surline, and I hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Butler. I'm the office secretary here at Surline Middle School, and I want to say welcome. I hope you had a fun and safe summer. We'll see you when school starts. Thanks.
We're here in the building now. This is the entrance to the office that you would use once you're in school for the day. So if you needed anything from the office, you could come in and talk to Mrs. Butler or Mr. Miller, or of course your future principal, Mrs. Tuttle. If we keep going this way, you'll see we have our display cases here. There's lots of different things here, usually stuff like student news. Over here as well, if you guys are in the paper, things like that. We try to post that throughout the school. And then over here is the entrance to our gym. We do a lot of assemblies in here and things like Falcon Connect Days, which we'll tell you more about that later on.
I'm Mrs. Faulkner. I teach 7th and 8th grade social studies, so maybe I'll see you in class this year. If you follow me, I'd like to show you a few important things that are down one of the main hallways just past the office. So first of all, something that is very important for you to know, we have a set of restrooms right by the office. Easy to remember, very necessary. If you follow a little longer, you will see that also another important place that you should know about is our counseling center. Your counselor is Mrs. Martin and your school social worker is Mrs. Pyer. Both of them are available in an office just past the main office in this doorway here. Next door to the counseling center, we have 2 display cases that highlight our Falcons of the Week. Each week, teachers get to pick students who we feel have been outstanding in attitude, behavior, and in their work ethic at school. So we hope to see your face in this case. So here we are at one of the main intersections of where you're going to have to make a decision. Most of your classes are down this hallway, but if you head down this hallway, you'll be on another end of the building. This hallway leads to most of our 5th and 6th grade classes. You might find yourself kind of wandering in that direction and notice that a lot of the people around you are shorter than you. So if you want my advice, if you notice that, turn around, head in the other direction, and you'll be back where you need to go. Let's hear some advice from some of your other teachers.
Hey there, 7th graders. My name is Mrs. Rogers and I want to welcome you to Surline Middle School. We're going to have a fantastic year, whether we're remote learning and or face-to-face. Looking forward to the fall for sure. One of the things that I teach is 7th grade social studies. I also teach a mapping class, as well as I'm an instructional coach for 5th, 6th, and 7th and 8th grade. I'm a student council advisor and I hope you'll consider joining us. We organize dances, talent show, spirit week, hat days, and any number of, and candygrams, those are always fun to do too. Anyways, I'm excited to meet you this coming year. I hope you have a fantastic summer. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the fall.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Short. I teach 7th grade science, and I want to welcome you to Surline Middle School. I can relate to where you're coming from. I taught at Rose City and I transferred over to Surline. So I know some of you think the building's a little bit big, a little bit intimidating, but I don't want you to stress and worry about that. It really isn't as bad as it seems. There are teachers everywhere. You can always ask for help. We will get you where you need to go and we'll get you anything that you need in order to help you to be successful. As I said, I teach 7th grade science. We learn physical science in 7th grade. So what that means is the first part of the year, we work on chemistry, so matter and atoms that make up everything that exists. And then the second part of the year, we focus on some of the physics, forces, and motions. Newton's laws, and I really love the curriculum that we do in the 7th grade science because it pertains to everyday life. Everything takes forces to move, everything's made up of matter, and I really enjoy the subject matter, and I really hope that you will too. I look forward to meeting you this fall, and I want to welcome you to Surline Middle School.
Hello, and welcome to Surline Middle School. My name is Mr. Berger, and I co-teach math, and I am a special education teacher. In general, my favorite things to teach are study skills because you can use those in any of your other subjects. I love teaching 7th grade at Surline because of the fun games and activities we get to play on Falcon Connect days. Please take care of yourself, and I'll see you real soon.
So this is the main hall that most of the 7th and 8th grade classes will be down. You'll notice that we have these awesome numbers above the doors. Some of them are labeled, some say art room or media center, but all of the numbers will match the numbers on your schedule. So when you're looking for your classes, that'll be a good place to start. Most of the time your teachers will be standing outside the door too, so once you get familiar with us and know our faces, you'll recognize where you're supposed to be, and any of us will help you even if you're not sure whose face is who yet. If you want to come down this way, the room is the hallway is kind of taken apart right now. You'll see all the stuff from the classrooms in the hall. That's because our custodians are working really hard to get the school ready for us in the fall. We can't wait until this hallway is full of students instead of all the desks and things. But they're putting a lot of time and effort in to get it looking great for us. Here we are at the Media Center, aka the library. It's about halfway down that hall that we just went down. This is where students can check out books, use computers. Sometimes teachers will have their classes in here, or clubs and different groups will meet here before and after school.
Here we are at the end of the hallway. This is where your lockers will be. If you head out these doors at the end of the day, you can reach the buses. And then if we head this way, this is Mrs. Short's room. She is one of our science teachers, and you might have science class here. You can see that the tables are set up for some awesome lab experiments. So here we are in the hallway with the lockers. You may have noticed you're seeing a lot of blue, but our official colors here are brown and gold. Go Falcons! Woo! The lockers do have the combination locks. So in your first week, you will be assigned a locker. You may have a locker partner, and we don't want you to sweat the locker combination. It takes a little bit of practice, but you'd be surprised how quick you'll pick it up. If you follow me a little farther, we are at the wood shop here. Something that is pretty exciting for 7th and 8th graders is you may have the chance to take wood shop as an elective. And if you want to step in here, you'll see that it's set up to make some pretty amazing projects. So just past the wood shop, at the end of the hall, we have our music room. If wood shop really isn't your thing, but you are a true music lover, then you're in a good place because we have an amazing music program here at the middle school, including choir, band, drumming, a drumming elective, and even a music and theater class. So this might be your place.
Hello, 7th graders. This is Mrs. Murdoch, and I want to welcome you to 7th grade. I'm just messing with you guys. I teach pre-algebra science class, and I'm just trying to be funny. Obviously, I don't succeed. You can ask my prior students. So math and science, something I love about teaching both of them. Math class, we do a lot of equations and integers in pre-algebra. You guys do a lot of group work. I love having you guys work together and kind of see you guys work through puzzles and see your brain kind of tinker. Science class, we do tons of labs. So if you're like, I hate the classes that I sit in my desk all day, blah, blah, blah. This is not the class. You're up moving around, doing a bunch of stuff. Chemical reactions labs are fun. Some of the field trips we do in 7th grade, that's my personal favorite, is the SVSU field trip. We take you guys down to Saginaw Valley State University in Saginaw for a full day, have some college kids show you around campus, and it's a great time. If you've never been to a college campus, it's amazing. I can promise you, you're not going to hate it. One thing I love about teaching 7th graders in general, you guys are hilarious. I learned so much from you guys. You guys are funny. You don't even realize you're funny. You're the reason why I come to school. So I can't wait to meet you guys, and I hope you guys had a good summer.
Hola, 7th graders. Me llamo Señora Stein. I teach 7th and 8th grade Spanish and 6th grade PE. One of my favorite things that I get to teach is Dia de los Muertos. So you get to learn about that in my class this year. And one thing that's really cool that we do at SMS is our field day, which we do outside at the end of the year. We do team competitions. So we get to look forward to that all school year long. I look forward to seeing you in the fall.
Hey there, what's up? Yeah, I was just checking out the sky, looking at clouds. Pretty cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. Welcome. My name is Mr. Westby, and I teach art at Surline Middle School. Oh, whoa. Made a mistake. Mistakes happen. Mistakes are to be expected. Mistakes help us see things we never would have seen before. We become resilient when we try and try again. And then we learn and grow from our mistakes. All right? So a lot of what we do in the art room is learning from mistakes, trying things out. So here's to being in the art room with you this fall at Surline Middle School.
Hi there, I'm Mrs. Pyer, and I am the school social worker at Surline Middle School. What is a school social worker? You might be wondering that, and you're not alone. It's kind of a hard thing for me to summarize, but I think it's a really important job. My job is to provide support and a listening ear to students when they need it. Sometimes in life, we experience stress or heavy emotions, and they can distract us from working towards our goals. They can distract us from school. So my job in my office is to listen to you without judgment and to help you come up with practical solutions so that you can get back on track, get back to your day, get back to reaching towards your goals. So this year, if you ever feel the need to come see me, you simply ask your teacher and they send me an email and I put you on my list. I really look forward to meeting all of you. Something that I love about Surline is the energy at Surline. All of our students have so many talents, so many skills, so many different personalities, and it's so cool seeing all of that come together in one building. I think we're going to have a fun year.
Okay, I'm leaving the music room area and we're going to turn down this way. The school is actually set up in a big loop, so if you haven't noticed, we've just been making a circle around. One really important thing down this hall that I have learned over the years that students don't necessarily realize is we do have a second set of bathrooms down this hall. So it's really convenient right next to your lockers, boys and girls bathrooms down this way. Another important thing here, especially when you come back in the fall and it's really hot that first little bit, is we do have some of these really cool drinking fountains that have the water bottle fill up station, so you can use those. And that is right next to our computer lab. So this would be Mrs. Smiley's computer lab. If you have a computer class, this is where you would be. Computers in here, headphones, all of that. Sometimes teachers will be in here testing things like that. And this computer lab is connected to another really cool classroom that we have here at Surline Middle, our STEM lab. In here they have a STEM class, and they also do things like a coding class and different technology things. Okay, we're going to complete our loop now, so we just walked out of that STEM lab, and we're going to head to one of my favorite places in the building, and I'm sure a place that you think is really important to visit during your day, our cafeteria. And then if we keep going on this loop, you realize we're right back to where we started. We have some more drinking fountains again here, And we're back to our gym and our main office.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Vanderveen and I teach music, theater, and choir at Surline Middle School, and I can't wait to have you in one of my classes this fall. In my class, you're going to learn everything from how to read music and how to sing to actually creating your own instruments and writing your own music. I can't wait to meet you this fall, and I can't wait to start making music with you. I'll see you in August.
Hi, welcome to Surline Middle School. This is Miss Smiley. I teach the instructional technology, IT courses, also computer classes. One of the things that I really like about Surline Middle School is the Falcon Connect days and field day. I also like how Surline Middle School staff works to help all students. I hope you enjoy your time at Surline Middle School, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each and every one of you.
Hello, incoming 7th graders. My name is Mr. Whetstone. I teach 7th grade math. Something that is great about 7th grade are the 7th grade teachers, because we are the coolest of the cool.
Hello, future 7th grade Falcons. My name is Miss Bennett. I teach both 7th and 8th grade English language arts. My favorite field trip for 7th grade would be when we go to BioFest. We get to learn about nature, walk around together, spend the entire day outside together, and I love to be outside. My favorite unit to teach with 7th grade would have to be when we do the novel The Outsiders by H.E. Hinton. So many students love that book so much that they go to the library and check it out just so that they can read ahead. I am very excited to meet each and every one of you next year, and I hope that you have a wonderful summer. See you real soon.
So here we are outside at the playground, and bonus! In 7th grade, you have a 30-minute lunch and recess. So you'll have a chance to get some fresh air and move around, get all that energy out. We've got the basketball courts, some swings, a baseball diamond, and just a lot of room to move around. So with that, we want to thank you for going on this tour with us, and
we can't wait to see you all in the fall.